How's it going, everybody? Excuse me. How's it going, everybody? Kamasu Automatic back here with another stream for you. Going to be doing the next installment of our Call to Arms Gates of Hell Ostfront series. And like I said in the last video, we are moving over into the Crimean area, into Crimea there. And this is going to be a part of Operation Bustard Hunt. We're going to be playing the Soviet mission here. So let's go ahead and select single player. Click on the campaign there, Zarodinu, the Soviet campaign, and Operation Bustard Hunt right there. That'll be the third mission of the Soviet campaign, so we're starting to get a little bit deeper in there now. So let's go ahead and press play, watch that cinematic, and then I'll go ahead and give a little bit of a backstory on the real-time events, or the real-life events.
May 1942. The Germans planned to take back the Kerch Peninsula. They had already taken it in late 1941, but the Soviets took it back by amphibious landings in December 1941 and advanced to the west. Even though the objective of liberating the entire Crimea is not achieved, it has erased all hope for an easy crossing into the Taman Peninsula. The German Operation Bustard Hunt is staged to advance all the way to Kerch and push the Red Army out of the Crimea. They start the offensive on May 8th. They cross the first tank ditches in the poorly defended south, then swing north to trap the 51st Army. This forces the defenders eastwards, to the next set of ditches and trenches. The Red Army has built several defensive lines, stretching from coast to coast across the peninsula. Falling back line by line, the retreating forces are under constant air attack. Eventually, the Red Army will have to evacuate what is left of the 44th Army by sea. A rear guard is left behind to cover the evacuation, which takes place from the east beaches. In this mission, you are the rear guard, and it's up to you to cover the retreat. You need to hold on to the last set of trenches long enough to allow the retreating Red Army to get away.
All right, so there's our little briefing there. Like it said, we're on the retreat now. We are the rear guard for a Soviet retreat. We're going to be defending these guys while they try and head back. It's May 12th, 1942. We're a part of the Soviet 44th Army in the Kerch Peninsula in Crimea. Now, a little bit of backstory. I actually had to write down some notes for this one. This is a part of the war I wasn't too familiar with, the Crimean campaign, so I did a little bit of research and I went ahead and wrote down some notes. But basically, so the Germans, whenever they began the invasion of the Soviet Union, excuse me, they so like back in October there, or in the game in October, whenever we did our mission attacking the village of Gluchkovo there, around that same time, the Germans were also invading Crimea to the south there with Army Group South under the command of General Gerd von Rundstedt. And they had invaded Crimea on the 26th of September 1941, and yeah, so it was just a little bit before the mission that we did, because the mission that we did there in the German campaign took place in October. Whenever they went into Crimea, they were also supported with Italian and Romanian army elements as well too. It wasn't just the Germans; there were also Romanians and Italians on the Eastern Front there too, not just in Crimea, but they were supporting the Crimean operation. And Germans were successful in capturing the majority of Crimea, except for the city of Sevastopol. That city was subsequently put under siege by the German army whenever it went into that area there, and it is under siege at this point in the game here where we're playing, and it's going to remain under siege for a little bit. We're not going to talk too much about that right now. I want to wait until the next video, because the next video, the mission will be taking place during one of the days of the siege of Sevastopol. So we'll be going into it a little in much more detail then. So they didn't get Sevastopol, and they also didn't get another city called Kerch, which is on the far eastern side of the Kerch Peninsula is what it was called, named after the city that was in the peninsula itself. So they didn't take that city itself too. Germans, so let me just take a look at the notes here. So yeah, the Germans did take the Kerch Peninsula itself, but the Soviets later on, actually on the 26th of December, the day after Christmas Day in 1941, they were able to launch a amphibious assault on the area of the Kerch Peninsula. But these landings, however, they didn't really go so well. They were successful. However, they didn't really go so. They were kind of a decisive victory for the Soviet Union there. One Soviet attack group landed at a place called Cape Crony. And they had a lot of difficulties there. A lot of the soldiers that were forced to go to shore there, they were forced to go to shore on literally like wooden paddle boats. So they were literally like paddling into a hail of machine gun fire and artillery explosions going around them on just like little wooden fishing paddle boats. So you could imagine how terrifying that would have been for the guys in those. So it was quite hard for them to get to shore. And a lot of them actually ended up capsizing due to the overweight, because you can imagine these guys have all sorts of kit, their weapons, their ammunition, helmets, and whatnot, and all the equipment that they're bringing in as well. It was quite heavy, and it capsized a lot of these boats because of that. So a lot of these men ended up actually drowning in these frigid waters before they actually got to shore, and catching hypothermia and whatnot. So there was quite a few casualties before the actual shore landing occurred, which is quite tragic. Close to 700 men made it to shore from the 2nd Battalion of the 160th Rifle Regiment, along with another platoon, landing some T-26 tanks later on in the day there, and some field artillery pieces as well. So south of Kerch, in a place called Kamish Burun, there was another amphibious landing there. The Soviet 302nd Mountain Rifle Division landed, and they met some pretty hardcore German resistance there. The Germans were able to perch up on some pretty high foothills along the landing beaches there, and they had obviously machine guns, MG-34s at this time. It wasn't, they weren't using MG-42s just yet, but they had their MG-34s and their field artillery guns that were able to rain some pretty heavy-duty lead down on the Soviets that were trying to come on shore there. Excuse me. There were 2 German battalions. They were belonging to the 42nd Infantry Regiment, and they were able to dig in. And yeah, so those are the guys that were defending and prevented the Soviets from being able to land there, basically. They attempted their first landing at about 5 o'clock in the morning, 26th of December. And the wave was absolutely annihilated. That first wave was completely annihilated. Most guys were killed. Most equipment was destroyed and lost. I mean, it was just a bloodbath. Those guys didn't really stand a chance. And the German machine guns just cut them all up to hell. Soviet troops here were also using the wooden fishing boats as well, that they were paddling up at shore as well, like they were in the other landing area that I was talking about. So you could just imagine it was a pretty nasty situation all around for these guys. Second wave of Soviet soldiers came around 7 o'clock in the morning, but it was thrown back into the sea as well. But eventually the troops that landed in the Kerch, Cape Crony, it was called, Cape Crony, sorry. Eventually those guys were able to secure some landings and made it easier for the third wave to come in. They were able to secure a dock, which was vital for the Soviets to bring more troops in and make it a lot easier for them to get them onto the shoreline there. So that was how the Soviets basically, one more thing. During this operation, the Luftwaffe was also able to sink a pretty considerable amount of Soviet ships, the Luftwaffe being the German Air Force, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know. So the ships were off in the shore of the Black Sea supporting this invasion. And by the end of the day, only out of 5,200 Soviet soldiers that were sent to the beaches, only about 2,175 actually made it to shore. So less than that attacking force was able to actually make it ashore. So it was a pretty bloody day for the Soviets. Pretty bloody day. A lot of guys got killed. So we're going to fast forward a bit. A few months, May 1942. That's where we are now. And the Soviets were actually able to end up securing a fair amount of land in the Kerch Peninsula there. And the whole reason they were doing this in the first place was to try and relieve the siege of Sevastopol that was going on further west on Crimea there. So they were trying to hopefully eventually link up that city and relieve it from that siege. 1 second. Excuse me. So yeah, they were able to secure a pretty decent amount of land, fairly a decent amount of land just before the Kerch Peninsula actually ended. But they were also experiencing some pretty severe logistical issues in their rear lines there, and the Luftwaffe wasn't making any of that easier. Luftwaffe was constantly able to bring some sorties in, hit their supply lines and whatnot, and by this time, everything right down to literally everything right down to firewood had to be brought up to these guys by sea on vessels coming through the Sea of Azov and the Black Sea and whatnot. And the Luftwaffe was able to sink a lot of those ships before they got to the docks and supplied those troops. So they were in quite a dire situation there. Interesting about the Luftwaffe in this particular one is they're commanded by a guy named von Richthofen. That's just his last name. I forget his first name right now, but it's like this long German name. You can look him up if you want. He was actually the cousin of the Red Baron in World War One, quite a famous World War One pilot, fighter pilot there. And he himself was also a ace pilot, I believe, ace fighter pilot during World War One as well. So he's in command of the German Luftwaffe wing that's excuse me, assisting the German ground elements here for Operation Bustard Hunt. And by the time Operation Bustard Hunt was about to commence, the Soviets and the Kerch, I already mentioned all this. I'm just going off my notes right now. So eventually things got so bad that the Soviet High Command, the Stavka, they wanted to outright just evacuate the Kerch Peninsula and abandon the whole area there because they realized things were so dire and grim to the point where they didn't really want to lose any more men. They just wanted to get out there and kind of give it up to the Germans so they could build up better defenses elsewhere. But Stalin, he would not allow that. He would not accept that request. He would not issue that order, and he forced those armies to stay there and fight to the bitter end against these invading Germans here. Germans were, so the Soviets, they had 3 armies defending the Kerch Peninsula here, defending Kerch. 51st Army was stationed in the north. The 44th Army was stationed in the south. And the 47th Army was held back in reserve for reinforcements and whatnot when the battles actually commenced there. And the Soviets were able to construct quite a pretty decent anti-tank ditch that actually stretched from the north end all the way down to the south end of the Parpach Narrows. And the Parpach Narrows is that little area, if you look on the map, where the Kerch Peninsula ends and the regular, like the mainland part of Crimea begins. So they were able to get some pretty good anti-tank defenses up in there. And the Soviets actually ended up outnumbering the Germans in this area 2-1. So for every German soldier, there were 2 Soviet soldiers. So they had the numerical advantage there. However, the Soviets only deployed their infantry to the front line, and they held their tanks and whatnot back in reserve. So they didn't have any armor assisting the infantry there in the forward line defense, which was probably a mistake if you think about it. Probably wouldn't have helped out in the long run, but I think it was definitely a mistake. So Manstein, he was the guy commanding the German 11th Army, which was tasked with this operation. He decided that in order to maximize the element of surprise in his attack, he was going to attack the 44th Army positions in the south. The Soviets didn't actually expect that to happen because in the southern area there, the peninsula, it was quite marshy, very wetland. And if you know anything about tank warfare, you don't really want to drive your tanks through marsh and swamps and stuff like that. However, the Germans already did something like that in Belgium, where they went through the Ardennes forest, something that was believed to be impossible to bring tanks through, but they did it. So he decided he was going to do the same thing here. And for the element of surprise, he was going to attack the southern front. And he did just that on May 8th. They smashed through the 22nd, I believe it was the 22nd Panzer Army, I could be mistaken. They smashed through the Soviet lines there where the 44th Army was defending. And they had some pretty good air support there, which helped them out quite handy from von Richthofen. And von Richthofen, he was quite impressed by this new introduction of a cluster bomb. This cluster bomb just came out. And he outfitted that in a lot of his planes as well, and that helped them quite a bit. It was basically, he would drop this bomb, and it would spread out smaller bombs and whatnot, and it was really good anti-infantry munitions, and that really helped out quite a bit in this operation. So yeah, May 8th, he pushes through. He's able to actually push through so far that he can completely encircle the... this hasn't happened just yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. So the May 8th, they push through. They're able to push the 44th Army out of their defensive positions in the south. And by the next day on the 9th, the German field engineers were finished completing some routes through the anti-tank ditches and whatnot. They cleared some ditches cleared some routes for the panzer crews to get through and whatnot. And the 22nd Panzer Division was able to continue the assault, and they were able to completely entrap the Soviet 51st Army there. So an entire army was actually entrapped there, which was quite a huge amount of men. They had them pushed right up to the northern shores of the Sea of Azov there. Soviets attempted numerous amount of counterattacks to try to relieve the 51st Army and link back up with them. However, they all failed. And the Luftwaffe had a lot to do with this. They were able to shoot down many Soviet planes, on the 9th in particular, and the Luftwaffe only lost about 2. So the Luftwaffe did quite a good job in assisting the ground forces in preventing the 51st Army from linking back up with the rest of the Soviet force there. So eventually the Soviets gave up and they went on the retreat, and it was quite a chaotic retreat back to the city of Kerch, which is on the far eastern part of the Kerch Peninsula. They wanted to get there and evacuate that area by sea. So that's where they were heading to. The 51st Army they abandoned the 51st Army, and they actually ended up surrendering on May 11th to the German 30 Corps, which allowed the German 30 Corps to continue the chase of the rest of the Soviet elements to Kerch. Soviet elements began to reach Kerch and evacuate its area by sea, but von Richthofen's Luftwaffe elements were able to lay down a pretty massive bombardment, and they destroyed a lot of the ships. A lot of the vessels containing these soldiers that were trying to escape were able to destroy a lot of them. And not only that, but the city itself of Kerch was completely bombed, like it was bombed to smithereens. They destroyed it on May 12th. So eventually the Germans were able to push up and take the city of Kerch on May 15th and secure it. And about 5 days later, on the 20th, the last of the Soviet resistance was mopped up just south of the city. And by that time, Operation Bustard Hunt was declared a success, and three entire Soviet armies had been completely destroyed. Hundreds of thousands, I believe, of Soviet casualties, and only, I think it got up to about 25,000 German casualties. So the Germans didn't sustain too many casualties there compared to what the Russians got. So it was quite a decisive defeat, quite a nasty defeat for the Russians there, and that pushed them right out of Crimea. And the Germans were able to secure that and concentrate on Sevastopol, which later fell later on. And we'll get into that in the next video. So here we are. We're the Soviet 44th Army in this mission. It's the 12th of May, 1942. So by this time, things are going pretty bad for us, and we're on the retreat on to Kerch. So we've been called up to act as a rear guard while the remaining elements of our units fall back to that city and defend them from the incoming Germans while they fall back. So we're going to go ahead and press start. I'm just going to reorient myself here a little bit so I can get the chat up in case anybody's on the chat. All right, I'll go ahead and press start and get this mission going here. Must be elements from the 22nd Panzer Division there. Alright, so we got some Soviet guys down here. We're going to lay them out for defense. Going to try, try and stop this little attack right here. What is going on with my mouse? Alright, here we go. We have a anti-tank gun here too. I'm going to roll him up. Hopefully he doesn't get hit. And we're going to get these guys to move up on these rocks here, take some cover, and take out that infantry that's coming in. Lay these guys along the top of this hill here, and we have 2 machine guns as well. We have, I'm going to take the Soviet naval infantry here, Soviet Marine guy, 2 of them, man those machine guns and move them up on the line there. So I'm going to get him to go up next to that tree right there, and let's see how this gun's doing. Let's make sure that gun's able to get some hits on that Panzer over there before he finds him. Yeah, they're able to get some hits out there. Excellent. Got Panzer 3. And it looks like he's going out of action there. That looked like that last hit took him out pretty good. Yeah, there's the crew. They're bailing out. Alright, perfect. So, in the meantime, I'm going to take another guy here and throw him on the machine gun. Because we have a machine gunner himself and a commander down here that I want to keep off of anything. And we're actually going to throw them right here for now, because we're going to be able to start taking some defenses here and whatnot. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Get a couple trenches down. Make it a little bit easier for these guys to defend. And we'll throw this machine gunner up here and that flank on the right. Because, yeah, it looks like we got a couple Germans already over there. Should be able to get him to set up right here. No, he still needs to go over that crest. There we go, right there should be good enough, I think. Take direct control of him and lay down some fire on these guys. There we go. And they're down. Alright, perfect. We'll keep him there so he can cover that flank. Germans are going to fall back for now a little bit and do some consolidation before continuing their attack, so that gives us some time to regroup ourselves and, like I said, get some defenses down and move that infantry in there and get everything set up. Pretty sure we have some mines, so we're going to go ahead and throw some mines down as well, because we're going to have a lot of German tanks coming in here.
And man the approaches to the road. You can find ammunition and mines in the trucks.
So let's go ahead and select a couple guys to
move forward and report German movement.
Go and grab some mines from these trucks here and start laying them down range. Got a oh, this guy's having a little bit of trouble there. Move out of the way for him since he's not smart enough to just go around the goddamn thing, but okay. Alright, so we want to get these guys to pick up some mines here.
What happened here?
I'm not pressing the right. There we go.
We were attacked by enemy recon units.
There we go. Alright. Just being dumb, sorry. This guy's a medic, so I'm going to keep him back here, actually. Go. Alright, so this whole squad should have just been equipped with a bunch of mines. Yeah, we got 37 anti-tank mines and 16 AP mines, so we're going to go ahead and start deploying those out in this field here. And it looks like we have a wounded Soviet soldier there. We'll see if we can do give him some help. Yeah, there's a medic coming up with him, with this squad here. I'll get these guys to put some foxholes down for themselves, just to give them that much more cover. And we're also going to be getting tanks over here too. I don't want to be forgetting about that area. We're going to want to lay down some anti-tank mines and whatnot in that area for them. So let's go on that and do that right now. In the meantime, let's get these guys to start laying down their stuff here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there, that's 37 mines there, and we'll get these guys to start doing the other flank. Stacked up there. 41 for these guys, perfect. All right. That should help out quite a bit there, and I think it'll be a safe idea to put a few over there as well, so let's do that too. And I'm going to throw this gun up here before I forget, and we can get him to actually lay down some sandbags so he can get a little bit more cover for himself. Here comes some of the Soviet elements that were retreating from the west, heading east to the city of Kerch. I apologize, guys. I just got to go blow my nose real quick. I'm really sorry. Give me 1 second here. It's kind of gross, but one moment. Alrighty, sorry about that. That's live TV for you. Let's get back into it here. Okay, so this guy's out here laying his mines. These guys. Like, I don't know, these guys, they should have, these guys right here, I was just pointing at the screen, I know you can't see me pointing, look where I'm pointing at, but, these guys right here, they should have run up with him over there already. Planted mines with him, because that's what they're going to be doing anyways when he runs out of mines, so that's why I'm not using them to pick up. Get this guy to put his, sandbags up. There you go. Okay. 43 mines. I think that's good for mines. Maybe we can start putting down some anti-personnel mines. Make little mine clusters here. Get these guys in their foxholes. Another convoy coming in here. So far, so good. Alright, that guy is just going around blasting everything down. Alright, cool. Just gonna wait for everybody to finish planting their mines before putting any squads down, because I just don't want to screw anything up and accidentally, stop them from laying their mines there. Kind of cover that side there with some anti-tank stuff there. Yeah, we need to put more mines. Why aren't you guys going up there and mining? Come on. Christ. Wasting my damn time here. Ain't nobody got time for that. Dead meme for you. Alright, boys, come on, go. Fucking, let's go. Let's get these mines finished, like, Christ. Start loading these trenches up here with some, guys. This guy's still got 21 mines on in this group here, so we might as well lay them down before we move them back, right? Got a little bit of a gap here. And those tanks are going to try and move through that area due to the tank traps I'm laying down there, so we'll put some mines in. Probably should have put a few in there, actually, now that I think about it, but oh well. It looks like we've got a pretty good field set up here. I think it's going to prevent a lot of vehicles from getting that far anyways. Yeah, now all we really have for anti-tank is our infantry anti-tank rifles and this 45mm anti-tank gun here, so hopefully this guy stays in action for a while. We don't lose him right off the bat. And hopefully those... I just realized hopefully those tank traps don't block his field of view for his targets that are going to be coming in from the southeast here in the south. But I guess we're going to find out. Oh, looks like German attacks coming in here. Probably going to want to just regroup everybody and move into those trenches regardless of what we got put down. I think all of our... Oh, no, we still got some... Oh, they're running back to position, I think. Yep. This guy's still laying down mines. We'll let him throw down a few here real quick and then get him to move back into a trench. Alright, he's good. Let's move you. I feel like getting... That guy could move in there. There we go. And we'll get him to... strengthen up this flank over here. We got a tank coming in. Make sure, there we go, our mines are doing the good work there. Let's swing this gun around here and laser fire down this guy. Got a hit on him there, good job. That was a half-track that came in first. Hit that mine there. And this looks like a... I can't really tell. It's probably a Panzer II. I think that's going to be a Panzer II, and the crew just bailed out, so he's no longer a threat. Start working on this infantry here. I'll hop on one of these machine guns and start plugging away on these guys. It's the Dushka. Very, very heavy-duty, 12.7mm machine gun. Meant to be a anti-aircraft gun, actually, meant for shooting down airplanes, but it was also used quite a bit for anti-infantry and whatnot. Kind of like a Russian 50 caliber. So, real effective weapon. They still use it to this day, like the Americans still use the 50 caliber machine gun to this day. So, devastating machine gun, absolutely devastating. Can even disable a number of vehicles as well too, light-skinned vehicles and such, quite effectively. Got another tank, looks like a Panzer II, possibly Panzer II coming in. We got a plane, let's see if we can hit him. And it looks like we shot down a German DF-109. There's a Yak trailing him there. Yep, we got a Yak. And it looks like that pilot's having a bad day. That must be one of the two planes that got shot down. Although that was on the 9th, this is the 12th, so. And we got a, ooh, there you go. There's a Czech tank coming in there. The Panzer 36, I think it was called. I could be wrong there. Correct me if I'm wrong. Czech tank that the Germans captured after they invaded Czechoslovakia. And used in quite fair numbers there at the beginning stages of the war. This is another really fun mission. This is another one of those defense missions. Like I did in the last video there. I'm quite a fan of these ones, I'll be honest. I like just sitting back and throwing lead down range. It's a lot of fun. Watching the carnage, don't gotta worry about too much, don't gotta think too much about the attacks that come off the plan and whatnot. I like it. Our cannon's still on, but we lost a couple crew members, so let's go ahead and throw a guy on there to assist them make that cannon a little bit more effective. So yeah, we got two guys on now, a gunner and a loader, so we're good. I think we can put one more guy on, but I want to keep these foxholes and trenches fairly manned. However, it does look like we can spare one guy here, so let's go ahead and throw Get a full crew on that gun there just to make it 100% effective. And we're going to make sure this drunken asshole is facing the proper way. Thank you very much, Ivan. Jesus Christ. Alright. Got some more German infantry coming in from the south. In that little rock belly there. I wish we had a mortar. I wish we had some mortars here, but I think we'll do fine without them for now. Panzer III coming in. Sorry, that's a Panzer IV. Yeah, we got a Panzer IV coming in. Let's see if that anti-tank gun's going to start engaging him. Hopefully he'll run over one of our mines as well and bust out a track or something. Oh fuck, I didn't mean for that to happen. Alright, there we go. Oh, right past the mine there. Uh-oh. Looks like he's, no, he's still within range. He's still, I don't know. Try to get a shot right on that gun so it, obviously becomes ineffective because there you go, he just fired a round at us. Luckily it missed us. And we got more Krupps coming in here, so let's get ready. See, that's why you shouldn't smoke. You look like a fucking idiot. I'm trying to quit. Hopefully I will eventually. Let's hop back on that Dushka there and lay some rounds down range because it's fun, man. I love shooting this thing. I love shooting big-ass guns. Who doesn't? Just gonna check these trucks, use this medic to check the contents of these trucks here, see what we got for ammunition and whatnot for resupply. So there's a bunch of shells in there. Okay, stand up, bro. Fuck. Got a PTRD 41 anti-tank rifle in there for someone to pick up. And 4 more, and we got 2 Mosin against actually, along with a 7.62mm DP drum mag. Let's go ahead and equip this guy with that anti-tank rifle and get him on. Oh, he doesn't have enough room in his inventory, so we're gonna actually get him to. Why not go and throw down his 5 mines that he's got there, and hopefully that'll give him some inventory room to lay down some, or pick up that rifle there. Let's check out the inventory. This guy's running low on ammunition, so I'm actually gonna get a guy to hop in this truck here. I believe it was that truck that had the. Fuck! I don't want to select every single. Christ. Get this guy to roll up to our AT gun there. And resupply him with ammunition. He's starting to run low there. Ooh. German plane just got shot. Oh no, that was a Yak. We just lost a Russian aircraft there. Yak fighter aircraft. There we go, this guy's fully loaded now. Oh fuck yeah, he's good to go. He can plug away all day now. Let's get this guy back behind the line so he's gonna get exploded. And we still got a couple of German infantry out there. This guy is... looks like he's doing well. Those Germans don't even really seem to mind. I'm playing on easy. Hopefully I'll start playing on medium here, just make it a little bit more interesting. But like I said, I'm not the best at this game, so I want to practice a little bit more. Alright, let's go see if this guy can pick up a anti-tank rifle now. Where'd that truck go? Did he lose that truck? No, he's just fucking... Oh, no, he went exactly where I told him to go. I'm just being stupid. Go back there, buddy. And I'm actually going to get this medic to set up a medical tent. Right there. Oh, our, damn it, our anti-tank gun just took a direct hit from something. You got something firing a cannon at us from over here, but I can't fucking see what it is. Oh. There, okay, there, we got a tank that's literally right on the damn road. Okay. We gotta deal with this guy. So we do have a anti-tank grenade over there, and it looks like he's being engaged by somebody. Oh, perfect. He just got smashed. I don't know who smashed him, but I'll take it. I think we got some reinforcements actually coming up from this end here, it looks like, maybe. Take out your anti-tank rifles, you fucking numbskulls. Like, at least you have a fucking excuse to not have your AT rifle out. You have a PPSH. Other guys got a pistol, for Christ's sake. These, Von Richthofen's airplanes are starting to worry me a little bit here. Let's see if we can take one down. Oh, we just got a, there's a German, or that could be Soviet, I don't know. I'm not sure if he's Soviet or not, so I'm not going to fire on him. He probably is Soviet, considering the situation we're in here. And yep, that is a Soviet pilot. Good thing I didn't fire on him. And I think this gun is, nope, we're still in action here. Let's swing it around and engage this Panzer IV here. Try to get a shot to go through that armor and his engine there, I hope. Let's turn that turret on. Let's try and hurt that turret. There we go. Looks like we're doing good on this guy here. Guy's still going, Jesus. It'd be nice to have a little bit of a higher caliber anti-tank in here, but this is all we got right now. It sounds like we got a Panzer II coming over here. Yep, there's one right there. Our douche goes out of action. We killed our crew and we lost a few guys, so let's get this medic to go up there and give him some aid. This guy here has a anti-tank rifle, but he's too fucking stupid to use it! I'm telling you, man. Alright, what's hitting us now? We got another tank in the rear. Jesus fuck. We got another goddamn tank in the rear. It's a Panzer IV. Fuck. Alright, you. Engage it! Oh, I have a tank here. Thanks for letting me know, game. Fuck. Alright. Probably did let me know, I just didn't register it. Alright, let's go engage that Panzer IV. He's causing some trouble here behind our lines. We gotta stop him. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is, right there. Ooh. To our track, our right track has been disabled. We want to take this guy out, Ricky Tick, and we just lost our tank. Right. This squad here has anti-tank grenades, so we're going to lob a couple on them. Oh, you're out of ammunition. Okay, that's why. I'm still mad at you. Alright, so that tank has been disabled finally. And we do have a couple more infantry over on the corner of the map there that will move up as well. just looking to see if I can find any rounds for this anti-tank rifleman. And it looks like I can. Excellent. Alright, we'll get him to re-equip that. Manually tell him to re-equip that. And throw him down in a foxhole. And we'll pop down over here. Get these guys to move up. We'll get them to dig a couple foxholes real quick. Oh, our tank crew is still alive, so we can repair this tank. Hopefully get it repaired nice and quick. I'm going to send this guy over there to assist him with those repairs, get it done even faster. We can get that thing back in action. Excellent. Another airstrike coming in here. No, we got a ammo truck here, I just realized, so we're gonna... Oh, and he's carrying himself a 25mm AA gun, so we'll go ahead and deploy that.
Out of range.
We'll get these guys to deploy over by that Panzer IV. Use that tank as cover. Some bitch, man. See what I was talking about in the earlier in the video there about the Luftwaffe air raids. You can see in this level they're really showing how they disrupted the Soviets on their retreat there and gave them a lot of trouble. There's that Dushka gunning away at him, which reminds me I wanted to send one of these guys over there to man him, not him though. He's medical. Yeah, he's medical. Jesus. Yeah, and we got some already coming in here, boys. And we have a second tank. Man, do I need glasses? I think I do. See, I told y'all I'm not good at this game. I told y'all. And we'll roll that second tank up.
The fascists are coming at us once more.
I'm gonna put him right here, actually. So that Dushka. Get him to, I want him to roll up there first. And we got a medic out there, Jesus, okay. Alright, we've consolidated a bit here.
Слушаю, командир. Да, командир.
These guys are still pounding this tank with their wrenches there. He's out of repair kit. Probably actually run back and go grab one. There's that tank there. We can get this tank to roll up here where we want him. And we don't really need this guy to be driving that truck anymore, so we'll go ahead and throw him in a foxhole. And our medic is going to hang out by our medical tent appropriately. And what did I send you here for? Oh yes, I sent you here to grab a repair kit if there's one. And there is, so we'll get him to go back to that. Oh, looks like that BT-7 is ready to go. So let's go ahead and hop in there and get him in action. Alright, looks like we successfully defended the convoy. Damn it. So we need to retreat now, we just need to get the hell out of here. Guys aren't telling me to get out of here just yet, so... Yeah, this really isn't good. Gun is probably destroyed, yep. And we pretty much run out of anti-tank elements here. Yeah, we gotta fall back here. Game's not letting me just yet, though. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in, man. So yeah, we're getting our asses kicked right now. We're waiting to retreat. So yeah, okay, there we go. We just got the order to retreat, so we're going to start pulling back out of here and move to our next defendable position. Hopefully we won't lose too many men on the move here. I was about to get him and he just took a direct hit. Alright, this guy, get out of the truck. And my medic. Looks like I think we have everybody. Let's go, boys. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, still got some guys in these foxholes here. Alrighty. Once these guys are across that road, we can retreat. Alright, let's get out of here.
We have almost reached our position. Shut by the
Alright, so we've fallen back to the second line of Soviet defenses here, so we're going to move up on that hill and link up with those troops and assist them in defending this hill here. Von Richthofen's Luftwaffe air wing is still harassing us and giving us fire, giving us some nasty fire from the sky there. Like I said, we got a Panzer assault. The 22nd Panzer Division is moving in on this position here, so we're going to try and prevent them from moving any further.
broke through the defense in the nearby sector and are down in position. Our right flank was completely obliterated. Take command of several of my soldiers. I also transfer my medics to your command. Try and treat the wounded and stabilize the front line. On the south, German planes bombed the last convoy. 2 cars loaded with wounded soldiers were left stranded. We must protect the vehicles from enemy attacks at any rate. Use the landscape as cover, and don't let the enemy kill our wounded.
Alright. Those guys are in a decent position there. I just want to spread them out a little bit. And we should have some control of some tanks here, I believe. No, I am incorrect on that statement. Okay, we do have these guys here. We're going to go ahead and throw... These are artillery guns, so we'll make sure we throw them on artillery pieces, obviously. There's one right there. And we're going to manhandle that gun up to that position over there. And let's see if there's any other guns for us to take control of that don't have a crew on it right at the moment. Doesn't look like it. We got an ammo truck over there kind of stranded, but oh well. Mortars in there. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll pretty much just use this crew to stay back in the rear here, just in case that other crew gets hurt and needs help. Oh, wait, here we go. I didn't see it. It's kind of camouflage. We got a anti-aircraft gun right here, so let's go ahead and man that. These troops up into these trenches a little bit closer to the actual fighting. That's not bad. Okay, we got some troops here we can move up, looks like. Don't want them to be too close, but I'll go ahead and shoot them up there. As soon as I do that. Rip Parkin. God damn you, Rip Coffin. I feel like these guys could be placed into a little bit more of a usable position here. Shitty thing about this is the Germans are attacking us from the north and our trenches are facing the west, so we're kind of like fighting on a vertical line here, which is kind of shitty in our trenches. So let's go ahead and just throw these guys down, these sandbags here. And we're doing good so far. I think these guys... Oh, here we go. We got some engineers. We can throw down a couple trenches facing more appropriate directions. So let's do just that. Connect it with that little area of the trench there. And I think I'll be happy with one more, but I'm going to place it back a little bit further right. Yeah. And there we are. Wait for those trenches to be built up, and we can move our infantry in there, and they'll be a little bit more effective, I think, from that attack coming from that area. From that area. I just wish we had a tank.
The Germans are moving from the west towards the tracks. Protect the vehicles to the last man.
Although we do have a decent amount of guns here and whatnot. I just wish we had a tank. Where'd that artillery piece go? There it is, right there. I feel like that's a pretty nice spot for him to be, so we'll get him to lay down some sandbags for him to give him a little bit of cover and whatnot. So there you go. He's in the bushes too, kind of concealed. He should be able to fire over those guys, at least over this area, at least, yeah. Okay, and if any tanks come up and around this area, he'll be able to lay down some fire on them as well too. So we also have we got a gun right here. We got a 45mm cannon right there too, covering that flank, so we should be good. This guy's digging us some trenches. Got another aircraft strike coming in, it sounds like. Yep, over here from the south. So we are right on the coast of the Black Sea here on the south, the southern coast of Crimea. This is the Black Sea right here. We're getting close to the city of Kerch, and we're starting to run out of land to run to away from the Germans. So it's getting pretty dire here for the Russians, getting quite desperate. And it looks like the Germans are now starting to attack from the west, so that these trenches should start to be a little bit more effective, considering where they're oriented in. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some infantry in these foxholes here. Keep those medics back there so they don't get hurt. Got a decent little force here. Now that AA gun is going to be able to plug away. Yep, that was a German half-track up there. He got torn apart by that AA gun. I think he's going to start to get wrecked too, so good to go. And let's change this gun position. I'm going to move this gun right here. That guy's AI controlled, unfortunately. And so are the mortars. Damn it. Oh well.
Fascists are coming at us once more!
Some infantry and left peninsula fort coming up now, so let's get ready for those guys. This AT gun, or this artillery gun, which we're going to use as an AT gun, should be, and it is rolling into position right now, so we'll go ahead and get him a good range there. Yeah, right on top of that hill. Get him to deploy those, spread those trails, and get this thing in action. Say 76.2 centimeter gun at HE in the shell right now, or HE in the breach. I'm going to go ahead and load a armor-piercing shell in there for this tank. Just behind the rocks there. I can't get a sight on him right now, unfortunately. Oh, there's one right there. There it is. Hit right there. Yeah, that took him out pretty good right there. He's brewing up. Excellent. Good stuff. Any infantry out there we can lob some HE down on?
We fixed the first truck. It's heading out.
Excellent. All right.
They are doubling the effort! The second truck is also leaving.
Feel like it'd be a good idea to throw an AP shell in that breach right about now. Keep eye on that road. That little dip in the valley there.
Great job. You regain control of the defense line. There is no time to waste. The main German forces can be here at any moment. Distribute the troops along the defense line. Try to make the surviving guns and tanks operational. The Germans will press us without mercy.
Ooh, that just missed him. Lucky. I think we got a hit on him there. Engine caught fire. And start loading HE up and throwing HE down on that infantry that's moving up here. Oh, we got some already coming in.
Lie down in your trenches!
Boom. Looks like our artillery gun just got taken up by some counter battery fire. God damn it. Just heavy German artillery. The Germans had really heavy artillery in the Crimean campaign. That's something that they're famous for doing in this particular campaign, is bringing up their really heavy artillery. So you can see that there. We're going to see a little bit more of that in the next episode too. We got a little treat for you guys if anybody wants to watch.
Germans are coming from the northwest.
Considering related to big guns and whatnot. So. Let's go ahead and move these guys up. Thought they were there actually. Looks like those guys survived that artillery strike. Excellent. We got a Russian Marine, a Russian naval infantry here. These guys are actually pretty cool. I like their uniforms. Still hang up here. So now we got to deal with this tank with a lack of anti-tank equipment. Unless this gun here is operational. Let's see. Yes, it is. Let's jump on that real quick and see if we can get a few runs down range in this Panzer. Oh god, it's coming. Uh-oh. No, I don't think it's going to work. I think what we're going to have to do is toss a anti-tank grenade in this guy. And we got another one rolling up in behind him. It looks like a big bit of crew on here, so let's a little bit dire here, a little bit dire. But that first tank's been neutralized. Let's go ahead and try and neutralize the second one. We got 2 more anti-tank grenades left for this squad, so let's see if we can use them. There we go. Alright. Let's get these guys to take cover behind this sandbank here and get rid of that crew while they come out, because that fire is probably going to eventually blow up that engine. The crew's going to jump out, so we can take them out while they do that. Looks like it's going to be a little rough though, waiting for that to happen, so let's jump back in the trench with some more cover. In fact, we can jump in this trench right behind them. I think that would be a smarter idea. No smoke. Let's go ahead and put a mine right behind them. Fuck, man. Just blew up the tank over there, nice. So what we're going to do here is we're going to move this squad up, and he has anti-tank mines as well. And we're going to see if we can get him to use his anti-tank grenades. Sorry, we're going to see if we can get him to use his anti-tank grenades a little bit more effectively than the last one. That fucking mortar would stop. Like, this goddamn mortar is fucking shooting at this tank, and he's killing my own guys. And he's AI controlled, so I can't fucking tell him to stop. It's bullshit. And this tank's starting to piss me off here. Jesus. Like, you don't run in front of the fucking tank where the machine gun is. Run behind it, for Christ's sake. He literally missed, like he's standing right in front. Brother. Do you see why I play this game on medium or easy? So I'm sorry, but like to the game developers, if you guys end up ever seeing this, you gotta fix the AI in this game. I love this game, it's great. But the AI fucking really gets on my nerves sometimes in situations like this. Where you're getting pummeled from all over the place and the AI is just not cooperating with you. We don't have any anti-tank. The game could have given us a little bit more anti-tank. I mean, look at the amount of tanks they're throwing at us, and we have like literally like zero anti-tank. These anti-tank rifles hardly do anything. Like, they can hardly penetrate this Panzer. Like, they can't even penetrate a Panzer IV. I mean, look at this. It's not doing anything to the Panzer IV. They're good for other tanks, but not this one. Yeah, these guys are able to make it over here. Pop some smoke and move up on that guy there. Try to take him out. German infantry behind. Fuck. And of course, like, I can't see them, but for somehow they're able to see us and get good fucking shots on us. And then, oh my god, man. Oh my god. Those fucking guys that got hit were the guys that were carrying our anti-tank grenades, so we gotta punish them now before we can move up there for the attack. And the fucking mortars, man. Okay. I'm done. That's it. That's it. Like, that was a friendly mortar that just destroyed that squad. That was this cocksucker right here. I haven't really played past this game, past the point of this in this game, because it starts to get to the point where it's a little bit difficult to play because of this whole AI situation, man. But I'm going to continue playing because I do like this game, and I want it to be good. And it is good. It just pisses me off sometimes. The fucking DPI just got adjusted somehow. This guy's here. Like, give me some anti-tank fucking elements for Christ's sake. Seriously. Alright, we have guys back here now. Still no anti-tank. Still no tank. Still no anti-tank. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take everybody and we're gonna fall back to this line of defense here. We're gonna give up this area. I think it's gonna be the best bet because we're getting hit really hard. Give me 1 second here. I need to adjust my DPI. It got fiddled with somehow, and now my mouse is all over the damn screen, and it's driving me nuts. Take a breath. Yeah, my DPI is at 6400. Jesus Christ. There we go. Why would you want your DPI that high? You guys fall back as well. I want everybody to fall back in the secondary line of defense here. Oh, nice. Okay, so we have naval artillery now. Our Black Sea Fleet has come within range so that we can call some naval artillery bombardments in, so we're going to do that right now and hopefully take out a couple of these Panzer IVs that are rolling up on us. We finally have some guns here that can actually lay a little bit of AP down, armor piercing. Rounds down range here to hopefully deal with some of these tanks. Look at all those soldiers we lost. We lost a lot of guys here. So... we still got a couple. We still got a AA gun here that's gonna try and do what he can. So he's completely out of ammunition. So let's get that pretty good. We got a DP-27 here. Hopefully we can take some tree out while it comes in here. Where's our naval? We have 6 seconds left on our naval. And get another bombardment down. We got more naval artillery now. Let's go ahead and call it on. The map is telling me that this is a threat right now, so... these guys are... I hope you guys get fucking killed. I hope you guys get fucking killed, because you guys did so much friendly fire. You did more damage to our lines than you did to the Germans. Like, fuck, seriously though. So as punishment, you guys are gonna have to stay out here and use your AT grenades to try and take out any tanks that are coming in. So that's exactly what you kind of those other lads from doing. Yeah, you guys can die for the motherland, fuck you. Oh, excellent, we got an actual gun instead of a anti-aircraft gun. Let's go ahead and put some infantry down there, support them. 10 seconds left for another naval bombardment. Can throw it right there, I think it'll be a good place for it. Yeah, sure, in there too, so. Right there. %. We got 75% of our troops loaded on the ships evacuating out of here, so we've got about 25% left to go, and the mission should be accomplished there, I think. Got a lot of infantry there, didn't really hit the tank, but that strike really took out the German infantry there, which is perfect. That's what I wanted to do. Got more German infantry over here on the right flank. That tank brewed up, excellent.
The fascists are coming from the beach. The enemy is advancing along the center. Aim your guns towards the road.
And this is the last line that we have. We can't get pushed back any further. We have to stay here. We don't have a third line to fall back to.
The Germans are coming from the northwest.
The enemy is coming in from the first line! The enemy is coming in from
Got the truck there, so he ain't going any further. It's up to this AI gun though to take him out now. Oh, hull destroyed, nice. Oh, actually that was a Soviet vehicle that we didn't have any command over in the first place, so... Okay. A Panzer IV coming up down this road here. Let's hopefully... Could try to do something about it with these guys here. Some smoke though, so let's just fucking do a good old Soviet charge up there. No. No point. Crew just bailed out. Nothing like this. Gotta get an AT grenade on this guy. Throw the fucking thing. Go, throw it! Like, you had a chance, man. You had a fucking ample opportunity to get that thing on it, and you just stood there and stared at it like a fucking retard.
Our aircraft have reported enemy activity into our sector. They will likely deploy entire bombs to shoot at our naval vessel. I report the situation to
Fuck's sake. Alright. Bomb that fucking cocksucker. The tank that came back here too. Where the fuck did he go? How did we lose eyesight on that tank? I feel like an actual Soviet commander in this battle, man. Let's fire our naval guns on him then. Fire our naval guns on him. 30 seconds left. Take cover for 30 fucking seconds and we'll fire some naval gun on him because I ain't moving up there. I ain't moving up there unless you give me more guys to work with, fuck. This is where they're loading up our ships here to get the hell out of here. I wish I was up there with them. I mean, look at all these fucking troops. Look at all those red dots on my map up there, man. Jiminy cricket. Alright, 7 seconds till the artillery strike can be called in here. Right there. Take out those guns easily. Some counter battery fire. See the good news right there. Just have to wait another 45 seconds for the next salvo in order to call a strike on that remaining gun. Looks like we got another one there too, fuck. Oh, this mission would be so much more fun. Like, it's fun at the beginning. Dude, it would be so much more fun in the second half if they gave you, if you could call in like another tank or like a couple of anti-tank guns and shit. Like, they throw all these tanks at you, and all you have is literally fucking infantry with shitty anti-tank guns and anti-tank grenades that they're too stupid to know how to throw properly. What is going on my fucking computer here? Okay, something's going on here. 1 second. Little technical difficulty. Alright, there we go. We're fixed. We're good to go. Jesus Christ. German hackers are getting into my computer now, too. Oh my god, this guy's still back here fucking shit up. These guys have the ability to take them out, but let's see if they'll actually be able to do so. I'm gonna get them to crawl. Everybody get down. And do you think they're gonna crawl through the trench up to there, or do you think they're gonna exit the trench to get up there? Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah. They're gonna exit the trench to get up there. Jesus fuck. Yeah, and that guy's just gonna blast them. Look, look. They fucking... This might be the last series. This might be the last episode of this series. That was really fucking dumb. Like, there's so much micromanagement in this game. The fact that you have to remember to tell the guy that's gonna throw the fucking Molotov to actually stand up so he doesn't throw the Molotov into the trench wall in front of him. Like, come the fuck on. Come the fuck on. You should, like, the AI should be like, oh, okay, there's a fucking wall in front of me. All I gotta do is stand up and I'll be able to arch over it. But nope, you need to hold their fucking hand. And I've lost the majority of my troops due to AI stupidity. Fucking hell, man. Like, I don't even know what to do. There's not really anything I can do other than just sit back and watch. Literally. Like, I don't have any fucking assets to fight these tanks. I have nothing to fight these tanks with. The infantry's too far away. Like, there's nothing I can do. All I can do is just sit back and fucking watch.
The enemy is coming in from the coastline.
Only 86% loaded to the ships, too. This is taking so fucking long, man. Oh my god. No reinforcements. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. Of course, that fucking gun's been destroyed. All our medics are killed, so we can't fucking revive anybody. Here comes another tank. Can't do anything about it, though. infantry grenades. But from now on, what I think I'm going to have to do is whenever I want these guys to lob an anti-tank grenade at a tank, I'm going to just have to take direct control of them and do it. Because the AI is obviously not capable of doing that themselves here. Jesus fuck, I hope we don't fail this mission. Like, what am I to do? What am I to do to these tanks? The game is not giving me any anti-tank assets. It's like, here, fight all these fucking tanks with rifles. Literally. I'm calling a fucking naval strike and allowing lines to take out this one tank. I would have loved to have been told that I had 3 fucking tanks with infantry just sitting on the goddamn shoreline waiting for me. It would have been really nice information to have communicated to me. Give me a minute. We're taking a quick break here. I'll be back in like 3-4 minutes. Stay where you are. Don't touch that dial. Be back in just a second here. All right, thanks for sticking around there. I'm back and we're good to go. Let's continue here. We realize we have a couple tanks here. We have some armor and some infantry to help us out, so we're going to deploy those guys and hopefully be able to get these tanks. I think they were BT-7s, they look like. Hopefully we can get them up on that ridge there and up on that trench line and engage those panzers without losing too many. Yeah, we got a KV-1 that's actually really good. The KV-1's a wonderful tank. Just gonna wait for that naval bombardment to finish. Throw this infantry in the back here. And it looks like that German panzer's out, so we're gonna start moving our tanks up here. We got a KV-1 and 2 T-34s. Just want to move them up through this area here so they can be covered while they move up. Go ahead and throw this squad around here in this trench. Of course, they want to face the wrong way. There we go. And go ahead and move these KV-1s up here. We're going to get this guy to engage that tank right there from the rear. These KV-1s are exceptional tanks, exceptional Soviet tanks. They're very well armored. The turret traverses quite slowly, but as you can see, that round from that Panzer just bounced right off us there. Takes a while to reload. Our track just got broke, but okay. There, his turret just got destroyed, so that's even worse for him. Got another one over here. Let's reload that gun real quick here and take him out. Come on. Is that a hit on him? Yeah, okay, that hell in front of him is him. I thought that was another destroyed tank. Firing a little high there. Let's lower that cannon down. Both our tracks are destroyed in this KV-1, so we're basically a static gun at the moment. I'm surprised we're not fucking killing this guy. Jesus Christ, come on. 76mm. Got other tanks, let's use them. Forgot about that fucking idiot. Fucking hell, move through here. There we fucking go. There we fucking go. Map's telling me there's one more tank out there. I think it's him.
The French start coming from the beach.
Looks like these guys are starting to retreat. You fascist fucks. Oh, you've caused me a lot of fucking... Go ahead and load a HE round in that breach and let's fucking blow these guys to smithereens, man. Gosh, just dogs. Alright, we'll move this other T-34 up there. We're gonna repair the tracks in this KV-1. Alright, now we got some actual anti-tank assets, got some tank support here, so we can hopefully hold back this attack a little bit more. We got 93% loaded onto the ships downrange there, so we're doing well. We're starting to get a little bit better. I would have been enjoying myself a lot more if I knew that we had those tanks and whatnot. But now we do, so we're good to go. Let's move on. We got a medic now too, so let's go ahead and send him over here and tend to the... We got some wounded over here we need to tend to. And it looks like we just got a group of German infantry over on this side that we can probably take out quite easily. Just got to swing a squad down there. Our buddy here, he's repairing our KV-1. And it looks like the tracks are good to go. We're just going to give it a little bit more grease on the wheels there, and we'll send her up there. I think we got another tank, another Panzer coming up here. Oh shit, I forgot all about that artillery, so we still got the artillery downrange here. And because of that, we lost. Alright. But that's okay, we can go ahead and load the last save, I hope. Yeah, load. Just gonna have to remember about that artillery and take it out with our naval bombardments there. That won't happen next time. So
the Germans plan to take back the Kerch Peninsula.
Told you I wasn't very good at this game, but hey, I like it. It's fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun to play. And I like to use it as a way to do a little bit of World War II knowledge as well too on the channel there. So it's a good way of doing that because this game actually knows its history quite well. I find a few mistakes here and there, but we're finding them as we go. point are we here? Okay, we're kind of, Jesus Christ, we're far back. Okay, we're 50%. But we're gonna remember to bring those tanks and whatnot up here. Just gonna remember to keep an eye out for them. Maybe we won't use this guy this time. Alright, excellent. We didn't lose our artillery cannon there, so that guy's gonna still be in action. That's pretty good. We lost him last time, so.
The fascists start coming from the beach.
Yeah, we're still on our first position here too. Actually, we haven't fallen back just yet, so maybe we can hold this position. Alright, so I'm gonna keep my medics back there. Got a Stug 3 out there. We're going to want to take him out. That can be quite a threat to us. A Stug 3 anti-tank gun. It's going to be kind of hard to penetrate that armor from this distance. Oh shit, we got a tank rolling up right here behind us. Fuck me. So that tank's out. That Stug 3 is still out there causing us some issues. This gun's still in action, so let's keep laying down rounds down range. I think I'm going to start putting HE on him. See if that'll do any different. Maybe it'll kill the crew or something, you never know.
The enemy is coming in from the coastline!
Right on top of that turret there. Ooh, we took a few though. Still got a soldier on the line there. These guys are gonna get back up on that gun. Good job, boys. Good gunners. Except for this guy, he's a little shocked from that, I think. There you go. Get in there, bud. Let's get a medic go up there and heal up that one artilleryman. Our tank just broke through our fucking lines here. Man, like instead of running up to it, just throw it, for fuck's sake. Throw. Good job. Excellent work. Good man. Good man. Not too bad though. Oh well. Hopefully this thing will blow up in that fire there. The engine will catch fire hopefully. And I love how we have a AI anti-tank rifleman there that's doing absolutely nothing with the tank. That's really right to his fucking left. But oh well. I think we have another tank over here though. Yeah, we do. But it's not in your arc, man. Like, not showing your arc. Yeah, he's got a stick in there. That goes down out. Excellent. Send that gun back facing out west. Stub 3 is still fucking plugging away out there, so hopefully we'll have that naval bombardment here pretty soon. We'll be able to call a naval bombardment on them, because those Stub 3s can be pretty dangerous actually.
The Germans are coming from the northwest.
We just lost our field gun. Fuck, another tank's rolling up here. I think this is about time we want to fall back, but I don't think we can just yet. Jesus. Oh, come on, I want to fall back. I can't really do much anymore. I need to fall back here. Got fucking 4 tanks rolling up on this right now. No anti-tank. 6 tanks. Jesus fucking Christ. I think it's to say I'm gonna lose the majority of these guys here too. I've done this mission many times before. Of course, when I go to do it on fucking live stream, it's kind of fucking fail for me. Yeah, we just lost the majority of our troops. We have no troops left. And the game is refusing to allow us to retreat back to the second line of defense here. Can't really do anything. Finally, Jesus. Man, I'm not even gonna fucking worry about these guys up here. They can all die. I don't care. We got enough troops down here that we're gonna work with. What a fucking shit show, man.
Germans towards the road!
These guys are able to fall back. At least we did get some guys to fall back from the first line, at least, so that's good. I can imagine this is how a Soviet commander felt in this particular battle. Because the Russians, as you can see, really got their asses handed to them in this fight here, so... I mean, this isn't far off to what a Russian commander would be feeling like. Got a machine gunner in here? No. Alright, our light cruiser is able to supply us with some naval artillery support, so that's perfect. Let's go ahead and call it strike right away because these guys are getting a little nasty over here. I guess we've been a massive amount of infantry up in that area, and I just realized that we still got this crew here. But I think they're pretty much fucking... I already thought you guys moved yet. Jesus. Let's go! That bomb did some good hit on the infantry there, I think. No medics. I don't have any medics right now, so if somebody goes down, they're down. We're at 80% right now, so I'm going to go ahead and save. So if we lose again, we're not going back to 50%. I think that would be a good idea. Still keeping an eye out for those T-34s in the KV-1. That's gonna pop up here for us. I'm not sure when it happens. I'm not sure if the game tells you or not. Maybe I missed the prompt. But yeah, it was a surprise to me when I saw them there. BF-109 just got shot down right in front of our trench there. Go ahead and repair this field gun. So that is a 57mm field gun. That's a pretty good gun. We want to keep that thing if we can. I didn't realize we actually had command over that thing either. I thought that was just AI controlled, or else I would have been using that a lot more often. So hopefully we can get that thing back in action before a tank lobs around down on him. And I keep forgetting about that naval artillery. Sound off in the chat every now and then. Naval artillery, remind me about that shit. I think we took him out. Nope. 38 seconds for another strike there. And there's a tank behind our lines. Oh god. Oh god, he's going straight for the dock. There's nothing I can really do, but oh my god. Give me those tanks, man. Give me that KV-1 and those fucking T-36, T-34s. Fuck. My gun's back in action, excellent. Fucking HE, god damn it, he's out of AP. Yeah, I don't remember actually having control over these guys last fucking time we did this. We got our naval artillery here. Jesus fuck.
The enemy is advancing along the center. Aim your guns towards the road.
The enemy is coming in from the coastline!
Our aircraft have reported enemy artillery movement into our sector. They will likely deploy them in the whereabouts to shoot at our naval vessels. I report the situation to headquarters.
Enemy artillery took up positions on the shore! We will take advantage of done immediately, Commissar!
Took out one of the guns at least there. Still waiting on those fucking tanks. Here they come. Speak of the devil. They're gonna roll right past that guy and do absolutely fucking nothing about him. See, it gets fucking destroyed before I even get the chance to fucking command it, man. Like, this is not fun. I've already completely lost a fucking tank and I didn't even get a chance to command it in the first place to try and prevent that to happen.
Our last preserve
Like, the tank should be invincible up until the point that I fucking actually have a chance to use it. That is fucking stupid.
Their artillery missed by 100 meters. They are fast.
Almost forgot about that fucking artillery again. Of course, the set's just gonna sit there and take a bunch of fucking hits and do nothing about it, so we've lost 1 2. Down to 1 tank already. Like, the game wants you to do so much micromanagement. Like, to the point where the AI is just so fucking shitty. Because they want you to, like, tell the goddamn fucking game to do everything. It's annoying. Like, in a war game like this, you don't want to have to tell them to do everything. Like, if they're driving past a fucking tank that's shooting at them, I expect them to fucking begin shooting back at them. Like, I'm sorry, if I'm wrong, like, if anybody watches this video and they're big on this game, and they really like it, and they think I'm wrong, please let me know. But answer me this fucking question. Yeah. And we lost our tank support just like that. Just like that.
Our ships are safe.
Okay, throw your fucking thing, man. And of course you miss. Of course you miss. Why wouldn't you miss? You're right in front of the fucking thing. Why wouldn't you be able to hit it? That wouldn't make any sense if you were able to hit it. Yeah, still got 2 fucking tanks over here. Jesus fucking Christ, and another one over there. Didn't fucking do anything. Didn't fucking do a thing. That guy's still rolling. And we have absolutely nothing to reach out there with him, unless I want to send an infantry squad out there to try to throw a fucking grenade at him, and I don't think that's going to go over too well, so I'm not even going to attempt that. Maybe if you actually started fucking firing back at the fucking tank that's fucking firing at you.
Advancing along the center. Aim your guns towards them.
Can you fucking concentrate on him? Like he's a little bit more of a fucking threat right now than the guys over there that are doing fucking nothing to you. Stupidest fucking AI I've ever had to deal with in a game. Okay, this guy's really annoying me, so I'm gonna do just that. They're probably all gonna die, but do I give a fuck at this point? No. Yeah, here we go. As soon, like, nothing was happening, and then the second I send them out, here comes a fucking tank. Just get back in the fucking trench.
The last ship set away from the coast. A job well done, comrade.
Fucking finally, it's over. Jesus Christ. It's probably the most entertaining video of the series for you guys, but it's the least entertaining one for me to make. Please end. Finally. Alright, victory. Eventually the Red Army evacuated what was left of the 44th Army by sea. A rear guard was left behind to cover the evacuation, which took place on the east beaches. Some 116,000 soldiers were able to escape. Later that summer, Sevastopol fell, but the Red Army returned in 1944 to take it all back. We were able to kill 559 German soldiers and destroy 42 vehicles, and we lost 175 men and 25 vehicles, making this the most deadliest level so far of the series for us. That was rough. That was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that was pretty close to what it would have seemed like in this actual conflict in the Kerch Peninsula there in Crimea. The Germans really did give quite a look into the Soviets, and the Soviets did not really deal with it well at all. So yeah, it was probably ended up probably was a lot like that. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Finally, I'm hungry. Anyways, I'm gonna go make some food. So thanks for watching. If you're watching in the future, appreciate you guys watching. The next video is going to be the Siege of Sevastopol, where we're playing as the Germans, and that's going to be the first level of the Scorched Earth DLC for this game. And yeah, hopefully that'll go a little bit better than this one. I do like that one, even though I said that about this level. I do like that level too, though. So that will probably end up going a little bit more smoother as well too. So thanks again for watching. Hope to see you back again. And if you like what you see, you like this kind of content with the World War II gaming and all that sort of thing, in the future we'll be doing some more Modern Warfare gaming and all that, Modern War gaming. So if that's something you'd be interested in, go ahead and press subscribe, like the video, and thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good one.